Alrighty, I survived. Feel good. And I'm at 243. 243. That's pretty good. Yeah, I feel good. I recovered. Hydrated. Got some water. So today I'm going to kick some ass. Gonna kick some ass. About to get 9s in a row here. Alrighty. I'll kick some ass today. I'm totally recovered, and I tried a new form of running, not like totally new. The thing that I did that was different was I focused on pulling up. Usually when I run and when I land, I'm still landing neutral striking, midfoot. What I was doing was I was focusing on pulling up after the land. And coincidentally, all of a sudden my leg was fucked up and my knee was starting to be sore. And today, I just went back to what I was doing. Just after a neutral strike. I mean, naturally, I'm not trying to have long contact with the ground, but just letting my foot drop off after the neutral strike and going forward. And having good posture, controlled falling. I still do that anyways. And yeah, my leg's better. So I think that was just too drastic of a new form, and it just altered my leg, you know what I mean? And now my legs are good. So I think I'm just going to stick with what I was doing. Because, I mean, I was faster with that, but it's just, I don't know, man. Trying to be more agile, definitely, I understand, and I try to do that. And not trying to pound, I try to do that. But yeah, just that focusing on pulling after the land. Hey, what the heck? Weird. I don't think I even verified. Yeah. Alright, that was weird. Alright, come on, dear. Let's get rocking and rolling. At least to get my mess ups over with now, so I'm not... Oh, how hard can it be here? Come on, dude. There we go. Alrighty, let's rock and roll. Let's ready to rock. This thing's getting stupid. What the living hell, man? What the fuck? Drive me crazy! This thing's not driving me nuts, man. Oh my god. Come on, man. It's gonna drive me insane here. God! How hard can it be, man? Here we go. God, man! Come off it. Making something simple complicated here. Drive me crazy. Just want to get rocking and rolling here. There. Haha. Whew. So, yeah, I'm just going to stick with the way I was running, man. That was what was working for the last 2 years. Not any damage at all. I was limping around for a couple days. Healed after that. Doing the stretches that I like to do. I typically don't stretch that much, though. So now, yeah, my leg's better, and I'm just going to stick with what I was doing. I should have taken it, but it's lunchtime, and I think I'm going to be able to do something better here. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with that running. Yeah, I'm psyched at 243, man. That's within a week. I lost 10 pounds in a week. Because last week I was at 253 and happy. So, 243, and that's 10 pounds in a week, man. That's 10 pounds in a week. So, using the same scale. So, I mean, even if the scale's wrong, I lost 10 from that scale. So it doesn't matter. I mean, I lost 10 pounds. That scale's going to be wrong the right way to its wrongness, right? So it doesn't really matter if it's exact. That scale was 253 last week, and it's 243 right now. So, you know what I mean? I'm sure if I go to a proper scale that has the weighted, those old school scales, I guess that's probably the most accurate scale you can do. But if it's off a little bit, it doesn't really matter, because really it's the weight that I've lost that I'm looking at. So I'm sure I'm probably a little heavier, but probably heavier the same way, and then lost the same weight the same way. So I mean, not a big deal. So I'm pretty psyched about that. Yeah. But yeah, I rarely struggle at the last mile. Usually, as I've shown, I'm usually the fastest on the last mile. You know what I mean? So it is good that, I struggled. I wanted to walk, you know. My mind was like, yeah, you can walk. And I'm like, no, I'm going to keep running. And I did. And I feel good that I didn't walk, that I did keep running. And so felt good about that. So it made the workout feel better. It made it mean more, right? So yeah, feels good. I'm gonna switch to a salad when I go to Subway later on today. I'm gonna fuck the bread. I was looking at the bread, and I'm like 110 calories for a slice of bread. Like, holy crap. One whole can of Spam is 180 calories, and there's, I think, 2 ounces, and how many ounces are in a can? I think they say there's 6 to, I think it's 12-ounce can. So, but I typically have 4 servings out of a can. So, typically 4 servings means that I'm 360, which isn't bad. 360 for half a can. So then you're talking 2 slices of bread's 220. That shows how much bread. So yeah, I didn't think about it, and the bread is a real big calorie. So if I just go to Subway and I have a salad and minus the bread, because their bread's probably even more calories than the slice that the multigrain that I like. That's a Nature's Own crafted multigrain. I really like that bread. I like how thick it is. It's good. But yeah, so just have a salad, have a bunch of vegetables, and have the mayonnaise. I cut out mayonnaise and I went to mustard, and I read the mustard ingredients as 0 calories. So yellow mustard's a perfect flavor at no cost to the calories. So, but yeah, the tuna fish is good, but the mayonnaise. Just a second. Freaking mayonnaise. That's up north, man. Can't take up north. It totally screws things up going up north. You want to stay in the midsection. You want to stay in midsection. All right, motherfucker. All right, come on. Let's see here. Man, I feel good right now. Man, I feel good. Oh, man. Running is awesome. Biking is too. But the way I like to bike, it takes me a long time. It takes like it's a 3-hour ordeal when I run. When I bike, I mean. So. data. All right, let's see. Well, let's look at Subway. Subway tuna calories. Salads. $3.62. Yeah, that's not bad. $3.62. Yeah. But then I had two 100s, and so this morning I had probably 20. Well, let's see, 32 ounces. So that's 2.5. That's 80, 80, and then 40. So that's 200, and then 200. So I had 400 calories this morning. So I can have this. I'm going to space this out to like 330. So 400, that'll be 762. 762, that's 38. 438 calories I can eat for supper, which I will eat about 8:30 to 9 o'clock. So 432. I think that's pretty good. That's 1,200. So that's 1,200 calories. And let's see, 1,200 calories today, and right now 26:57. So easy today. But let's look. Let's look. Burned by activity. Bam. They kind of switched things up, man. I have to relearn the app. Okay, yesterday, 387 burned by activity. So even on the days that I didn't do any exercise, the 1,200 is at a deficit. But then, does it matter if it's burned by activity? If it's just calories burned, it's calories burned, right? I don't know. I mean, naturally, I guess you want to burn your calories. Breathing, temperature regulation. I was thinking of a comedy. I wonder how many calories you burn if you jerk off, or when you jerk off. People are like, oh, wow, you burn this many calories jerking off? Okay, then I'll just jerk off all day. Man, I don't know. Definitely, I'm hitting the 150 minutes. I'm definitely hitting that. I'm doing at least 2 10Ks a week. So, yeah, that's 2 hours. And then, of course, I'm walking around like 3 miles a day doing deliveries. So, I'm hitting that. I want to hit more. You know, I don't feel good about the amount that I'm doing. I feel that I should be doing more, which I know I can and I will. But my leg was messed up this last week, the week before, and then I ran and it still was messed up. And now it's not messed up now because I went back to my old form of running. So I feel good about that, man, because I tell you, not being able to run would, I'd go on my bike and I'd compensate for that, but because really biking is my main squeeze, I guess. But yeah, it would fucking suck if I couldn't run anymore. That'd bother me. I'd have to sort through my feelings about that. That would drive me crazy. So, yeah. Yep, this must have been a 10K day. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 2. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Get rocking and rolling. So, yeah, I'm gonna have a tuna fish sandwich. It has good fats in it. And I like banana peppers. I'm gonna put banana peppers in there, tomatoes, lettuce, yeah, and peppers, cucumbers, and olives. And I'm gonna go back to also taking a sip of an ounce of olive oil, the purest kind, not the processed kind, as well, to get the healthy fats in there. So, okay. Well, I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you very much for watching my videos. I'm gonna contact YouTube and tell them, like, you should, with a premium service, you should allow people to stream from their devices if they have premium. Because now, it's pretty much with their subscription limit, you have to almost be a professional. That was kind of what was cool about YouTube way back in the day. I used to be a gamer, played Quake. I made a mod of Quake. People played it. I actually had a real good community. People played on my server all the time. They played it all the time. I mean, it was pretty cool. I had a lot of, basically that in that form, I had subscribers. So if I was on YouTube at that time, and I know that I could have had those people subscribe, the ones that were always on my server all the time and on my my TeamSpeak back then, before we switched to Mumble. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I know that those people would have subscribed, because I had a forum, I had a website that I made, so then I would have had 1,000, easy, I would have. But then, back then, I was messing with live stream, and I don't think Twitch came out at that time. I think it just did after that. This was about 8 years ago, 8 to 9 years ago. I got into Quake 4 and Quake Live. I was in the focus group of Quake Live. I didn't play it much, but I played Quake Live a lot. I like playing CTF. So, yeah, it's too bad I didn't think about that, because I could have had a Twitch, because I was streaming back then. My game, I had Crossfire, and yeah, definitely. My presence on social media would have been better if I thought about it then, because I don't know how many. I know that I was always looking at the stats of downloads off my server, and I had a lot of downloads, tons of downloads. So I know that my bandwidth was good. So, but that was back years ago. But now, and that's going back to the point, it was back then, that was what was cool. Live stream had really good software. It had what you call Procaster software. It made it really easy to stream with its software and to select a part of the screen and everything, where you're going to stream to and everything. It was good. It was good, and it was expensive, and that's why I didn't continue, because back then, I mean, it was really expensive, with the bandwidth that you could use. And so, yeah, of course, you had to have money back then to stream, the bandwidth. But yeah, so but that's what made YouTube cool. Like, you didn't have to be sanctioned. You didn't have to be a professional. You could just be some Joe Smo like myself and, stream whatever. You know what I mean? I guess you can still do that, but, it's just so much more convenient to be able to stream from your phone. Because, that is just kind of a bum deal. 1,000 subs is pretty hard to get. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty hard. But I know that I could get more subs if I could stream from my devices. Because my content would be better. But my content's going to get better. I'm going to make better videos now that I've done my cross-country trip. I'm going to take the time to edit these things, and with my Black View, I have perfect quality videos of my driving. I'm going to have some mounts in the car with my GoPro. So, yeah. And I might get the Black Knight camera. I might get one of them kind of police body cams I can clip on myself, Not, of course, I'm not going to film people. Like, you know what I mean? I'm ethical in that regard, but it'd be really good to show my movements. And, of course, then if someone, Uber, I haven't had any problems with that with Uber. The false claims, like with DoorDash. Uber's good. No problems with Uber. But DoorDash, yeah. So I know my content's going to get better. I got the software to do it. It's just the patience, setting aside the time to do it, But when you're chasing the money, you're chasing the dollar. That's the most important thing. So I will let you guys go. And thank you.